50s. So I thought, 50s today. I thought maybe we were turning a corner, but too soon, right?
Yeah,
I should have known better.
Enjoy it. Like when we go outside right after the newscast, breathe in. 57 degrees right now. Temperatures are well into the 50s. We stay in the 50s overnight tonight. Rain will be picking up as we head through the morning. It's also going to be breezy. By late afternoon into the evening, that's when it all goes down. The temperatures go down. We get the changeover to the icy mix and then ultimately the snow. That winter storm timeline really hasn't changed. The flooding threat comes tomorrow with heavy rain. We're talking 1 to 2 inches of rain. Then tomorrow night, as the temperatures drop, we go from freezing rain to sleet to snow. That'll take place over a period of a few hours from north to south in the area. And then by Friday, all the standing water that has just fallen will be freezing up. So we're going to have a lot of icing conditions going on, and we're also going to have a little kick of lake effect before we get to see some sun later in the day. There is a flood watch in effect, and all the dark green boxes you see, those are river flood warnings that are already in effect, and we haven't even had any of the rain yet. The rain is just starting to come down, those scattered showers like Carmen had out there, but look at these temperatures well into the 50s. That warm air sticks around for a little while, and then this knife edge cold front moves in tomorrow afternoon and evening, and that's the one that's going to take that changeover into the icy mix and then the snow. But you can see this pipeline of rain that is lining up to the west of us. That is what we have coming for tomorrow. So your National Design hour by hour forecast, the rain moves in the morning, a brisk start to the day. Expect a lot of water on the roads. Expect a lot of quick rising waters with puddles. We may have a lot of rivers that suddenly come out of their banks, so we could have some road closures. It's going to be one of those kind of days. By the time we hit midday, notice the temperature's still right around 50, but we're starting to see some of that mix show up over the lake. Remember, the ice on the lake will have a chilling effect on the atmosphere. That is what brings into play a icy mix along the lake shore by late afternoon. We're talking freezing rain right along the lake shore. That will then change to sleet as that line moves south. And by evening, we could have thunderstorms in southeast Ohio and snow in 20s and icing conditions in northwest Ohio. We will have another round of freezing rain, sleet, and then snow that moves across the area tomorrow night. And that's really where things start to add up. So to put it all into a summary, thank you, Frank, our director, get rid of that. 1 to 2 inches of rain across the entire area. That is a lot of rain on top of frozen ground and the snowpack that continues to melt tonight. Then we will have a glazing of ice across the area, especially north and west of 71. So those areas are favored to have a little bit of a glazing of ice before the snow falls, and the snow will be most prevalent across areas farther north. We'll have a few inches that fall on top of that glazing of ice, and farther south we really won't have too many more impacts. But those same areas, the glazing of ice and the snow, that's where we have the winter weather advisory that goes into Friday. The roads are not expected to be great, especially tomorrow evening, tomorrow night. That's when things could be very tricky. And we're probably going to have some impacts to travel only because this storm system is so large. We may have school closings on Friday morning, and power outages are a possibility. We're not going with the likelihood on that just yet. Here's your Union Home Mortgage forecast. We go down tomorrow. We stay cold on Friday, but we get to see some sunshine. A little clipper system with a few flurries early on Saturday, but then we finally get to break out of that, and we get into some sunshine on Sunday. Perfect for the All-Star game and the national spotlight on us. Temperatures staying in the 50s next week with another round of rain moving in by midweek. Hang on, folks. Tomorrow's going to be bumpy.